Urban here, and I'm back on another video about Xur and his inventory on Friday, September 22nd. So let's go find Xur. He's on Titan this time, which is very interesting because that's the first place I looked for him. Because as you all noticed, this week the Flashpoint was on Titan, so I was like, let's see if Xur is on the same place that the Flashpoint is, and he was here. I don't know if that means that he's always going to be where the Flashpoint is, but let's check it out. He's in the rig. We're going to go there real quick, and then we're going to check it out. Unfortunately, I already know one of the things he's selling because Twitter, when you get notifications, is impossible to avoid sometimes, but let's go and check it out. Hopefully he has a little more than just, the same stuff he had last week. His inventory was a little very, very, very small selection last week. Let's see what he has in store this week. You see my new exotic ship, the Bandwagon. It's really, really cool. It's the first ship of that type that I actually like. It's pretty awesome. And let's go find Xur. There he is. Xur really looks like he's got some problems, man. To quote like Ghost, the guy running around like after he's dead, Willie, it's like, man, you got a serious problem, man. Alright, so he's selling the same really small amount of exotic gear, which really sucks. He's selling the Wardcliff Coil. He's selling the Foe Tracer. He's selling the ACD Zero Feedback Fence. And he's selling the Sun Bracers, which are... They sound familiar. I wonder if they were for some reason I keep wanting to think Sunbreaker Titan, but maybe not. Alright, so let's go into detail. The Wardcliff Coil, definitely buying that. So that's that new gun that looks kind of like it looks like it shoots rings, and basically you got fires a volley of rockets, which I never thought of them as rockets. To me, it seemed more like I don't know, but I was playing it in the beta. I don't know if that's what I had or not, but it feels like it's like the one that fires rings. Volatile launch. This weapon is optimized for an especially explosive payload. Magazine size, but reloads much slower. Reloads ammo and pickup. That's cool. Has a versatile dual-purpose stock. Comes with a +5 weapon attack mod, which pretty much is standard with exotics, as you'll notice. The Foe Tracer visibly marks targeted enemies, deals more damage to low health marked enemies. I'm going to grab this. From when I create a hunter. Energy bracket mod. One thing I do notice that is very interesting is the currency that's being used for Xur to sell stuff. As you notice, I'm not at all for a lack of legendary shards, I can buy a shitload of exotic gear from Jur because I have a fuckload of shards from dismantling stuff. Let's see, ACD 0 feedback stance. Alright. Melee kills build up explosive energy within the ACD 0 feedback fence. Being struck by melee attack unleashes this energy in a devastating explosion. This is nice. This is actually really nice for Titans. I'm definitely gonna buy this. And then the sun bracers are actually for the warlock because I can wear those. Helium spirals increases the duration of solar grenades and grants grenade energy on solo melee hits. So this is a pretty cool thing too. I'm gonna buy those as well. And I still have a ton. I can buy these all over again. And again. And again, maybe like 4 times over. Let's check out the lore actually. You know, I apologize. Lore is something new in Destiny. I'll get this right eventually. The Wardcliff Coil. Ingenuity, desperation, a haphazard prototype, terrible power. Such were the factors at play in the Wardcliff incident. Hammett's log. The lead is good, but so are the fallen tracking me. I swear on my ghost there's 100 camped outside. I'm concerned in the lab, and they're using shanks to run me out of ammunition. War cultist, arm thyself. At least it's a weapons lab. Thus, a rustic device once an experimental axion emitter which sprays weird particles to light up the basement of the universe. Right here, I've coupled the emitter to some caustic quark gluon coils, which will not, due to my scrupulous safety checking, create a strangelet that devours the earth. I cook up some paint in there, the microverse decays, and the result comes out here. If it doesn't work well, please name the creator after me. I see you. I thought I was dead. Held my own for a bit, but I could hear the wizard wasn't alone, and she be coming from whoever took out her spawn. She was also from the moon. It was lying there, honestly, looked like a standard old Outrider kit, but it had this rig, enough small diamond conduits to make me think it was something pulled out of those Bray Labs and the MNP. I don't just go putting things on my head, but I was desperate. Not sure what activated the thing, but sure enough, there she was, already had a lock on her, and once I engaged, there was nowhere she could hide. In order to explain this, that is, the active contact defense system uses Warsat hull material to store a retaliatory charge. In order to explain this, I need to explain Kessler Syndrome. As an exo, I feel a duty to the machine to convey its original purpose. But first, ACD stands for Active Contact Defense. It's not an ACDC feedback fence, and it is not named for any pre-work of free classical music. I am not winking. That is a malfunction. Kessler Syndrome occurs when the planet's orbitals fill up with fast-moving debris, which strikes other debris and shatters it in a chain reaction. Soon you can't put up a satellite without it being shredded by a swarm of junk. To protect against debris, Golden Age warsats are shielded by a kinetic superconductor that transmits a punch into a charge. Thanks to enemy action, we have allotted down the warsats. With some tweaking, we can peel out the superconductor and produce a personal defense system like so. And the Sunbracers, Sunbracer gauntlets. When one can wield the fire of the stars, what use is flesh and bone? Thanks, helium reactors still intact. What did you call them? Sunbreakers. Bad idea. I go around touting that name, and those mercs will come out of their caves, and I'll have twice the trouble. I've enough bad blood with those barbarians. What? The Sunbreakers. Old Titan Order. Super serious mercenaries. Firehammers. Been in the wilds for decades. And World is their main new pact with the city. There's bound to be more of them. It's just a name. You tell them that, they'll probably put a bounty on you and try to sacrifice you to their forge. I'll call them Sunbracers. Call them what you want. To me, they'll always be Sunbreakers. This is actually a pretty good set of gauntlets, actually. But, as usual, man, we got all this stuff. Why isn't Xur selling anything more? Because, I mean, honestly, you know, there's a lot of stuff missing from Destiny 2. Lot of nuances that were in Destiny 1, and I understand they were working on this stuff for a very long time, and I mean, the game is super, super, super well polished, but I mean, where's all the other stuff, dude? Like, there's nothing else being sold but this 4 items of exotic gear. The other thing is there's, you know, I can't think of it right now, but there's subtle nuances, things in Destiny 1 that are not in Destiny 2 that really should be. Because there were things that were good. But anyway, that concludes this video on Xur, Agent of the Nine on Destiny 2. I will catch you guys on the next video. Tomorrow I'm streaming a special 14-hour birthday stream from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. Or really it's from 7 a.m. until I drop, not dead, but like until I literally drop from exhaustion. So check that out. Twitch TV/Urban Rose Nation. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm going to be starting a hunter. And hopefully eventually be able to wear these foot tracers. So, peace out, bro. And I'll catch you later. Peace. And I said peace a lot that time.